We could hear thousands of voices, some beseeching, some in joy, some in sorrow. What we saw as we looked ahead was a confusing scene of men, women, and children standing in what looked like graves, arms stretched to the heavens. As Archangel Gabriel blew his trumpet, they vanished, to be replaced by another group of people, standing in their graves, arms outstretched to the heavens, repeating the chorus of the last group. Ina Iekia pulled me to the side and explained that these are the people who died, and whose form is underground. They have a belief system that maintains that they are to be judged if they are worthy enough to enter either heaven or damned to hell. You are not one of them, she emphasized. What they don't realize, she continued, is that the afterlife is exactly as you need it to be. If you had a long life condemning yourself, torturing yourself with thoughts of eternal fire and brimstone, totally convinced that that is how you will spend eternity, that's what you will have chosen and will experience until you don't want to anymore. If you think of heaven as sitting on clouds, playing harps with the angels, then that's what you will experience until you don't want to anymore. Why? Simple. Because you have the free will to choose. In that like attracts like, you won't be alone in whatever destiny you have decided for yourself. But here's the best part. When you are done with your fantasies of the afterlife, you do your life review and decide if you want to reincarnate with new lessons to work out or not. You'll understand shortly. She led me to a room with a bed and asked me to lie down on it. An angel then entered and said, "This is a life review session. It's a little too early for you, but you may find it a useful exercise. What you are going to do is close your eyes, and I will help you relive your life up to this point. The twist is that you will be experiencing the emotions of others caused by your interactions with them. Although you have free will to choose your experiences in life, there are repercussions and consequences associated with those choices. You will learn that now. Keep this in mind. If you are kind and considerate of others, it will be filled with delight. Torment or use coercive efforts to gain control over them will result in an experience of the feelings of your victims. Usually there's a mix of the two, for there is duality on your planet, and sometimes there are unintended painful situations. However, often what happens to those who have been cruel and have hurt others is that they reincarnate to rectify and balance the pain they caused. Now, close your eyes and let's begin. When I closed my eyes, my life flashed before me, slowing down for the big lessons, the ones to remember for the rest of this life. I felt the full range of emotions, unable to turn away from pain and unable to turn off the joy. It stopped at the moment I closed my eyes, so I sat up to look around. The angel was gone, but Ina Iekia sat beside the bed, holding a glass of the balancing gold and silver water received from the temperance angel. I drank it down before leaving the room. We found the next pathway near an apple tree in full blossom. The same angel stood nearby with a raven on its shoulder. It said, "Dear one, I hope you are leaving with a much deeper wisdom and will to use that wisdom well. It is not our way to judge, but you judged yourself, and in doing so, you have been reborn into a new way for yourself. The raven whispered to me that you look like a completely different person in how you hold yourself and how you walk. This is a good thing. The blessing of this portal is rebirth, and you have already accomplished it. Congratulations. Go forth down our pathway of fire opal pebbles that we use for passion and variety. Our moons are surrounded by fluorite to neutralize any negative feelings you may have left over from your life review, and to help stabilize you. All blessings. We bowed to each other's light before starting down the pathway, admiring the multiple colors of the gems. It wasn't too long before we walked through to the next scene.